Hello everybody, welcome to the Math Hub. And in these videos, we're going to be going over the entire Algebra 1 curriculum. And we're going to start from the very beginning, starting with today. Just for reference, we will be using the Algebra 1 Common Core Pearson textbook. Let me see if I can get it for you guys. It looks a bit like this. It has a fish on the cover. Algebra 1. And today, we're going to be starting with Unit 1, Lesson 1, Variables and Expressions. Okay, so for this lesson, there are a few vocabulary terms you're going to need to know. To begin, we have a quantity. This is anything that can be measured or counted. So, for example, any number, 8, 9, whatever. Anything that has a numerical value to it. Next, we have a variable. This is a symbol or letter that represents a quantity. So, for example, the most common are X or possibly Y, or maybe even an N. These are just examples. Pretty much any letter would be considered a variable or any other symbol. Next, we have an algebraic expression. This is a mathematical phrase with one or more variables. Remember, everyone, that an expression does not include equality. So there will be no equal sign in any expression. So for the algebraic expression, all we have to do is have one variable, and this becomes an algebraic expression. For example, we could have 6x plus 2. Another example, 5y plus 2z. Finally, just x. All of those would be considered an algebraic expression. Finally, we have a numeric expression, a mathematical phrase that excludes variables. So any expression that does not have a variable in it, any letter, that is a numerical expression. For reference, 5 plus 5. That is a numeric expression. 6 times 8 plus 2. Numeric expression. 16 squared. That's a numeric expression. Those are the 4 vocabulary terms you're going to need to know. Okay, now we have a couple practice problems to help us recall our vocabulary terms. So, what I want you guys to try to deduce here is figure out which of these expressions are algebraic and which of these are numerical. Remember, an algebraic expression has a variable included. A numerical expression does not include a variable. Go ahead, work on these problems on your own, and we'll go over it right now. First of all, 7 divided by 2. See any variables in it? No. That would mean this is numeric. Numeric expression. Next, 4m plus 6. appears to be a variable right there. That would make it an algebraic expression. Finally, 2 multiplied by the quantity of 5 minus 4. That's a lot of stuff, but is there any variable included? No, there isn't. That would make it numeric. Hope you guys did all right on that section, and let's keep on rolling. Okay, now we have an array of different problems here. These are 4 examples of algebraic expressions used in word form, and our job is to convert that back to regular number form in their algebraic expressions. So the key things to remember here are identifying these key words, which help us decide whether we're going to add, subtract, multiply, or divide these different quantities here. So pause the video here, work on these 4 problems, and come back when you have your answers. I will be going over them. So the first question here, it is the product of 9 and a number t. Key word here is product. That symbolizes multiplication. So we're going to have to multiply 9 and the number t. So our answer, 9t. Number 2. Difference between number x and 1/2. Keyword here, difference. Difference symbolizes subtraction. So what we're going to do, we're going to have the variable x subtracted by 1/2. And this is our algebraic expression. Third, the sum of number m and 7.1. Keyword is sum. That means we're going to be doing addition. So our answer, m plus 7.1. Finally, quotient of 207 and the number n. Quotient means we're dividing. Our answer, 207 divided by n. That's our algebraic expression. Okay, last portion here. All we're doing is we're doing the exact opposite. Now we have to convert the algebraic expressions into a word form from what we have. I'll give you guys a little time on this. Make sure to pause the video, and I'll be with your answers right about now. Question 1, q plus 5. We're using addition here, so the key word here is sum. So we're going to say sum of number q and 5. Next one, we're using division. That means we're going to be doing quotient. Quotient of number y and 5. Third, 12x. This 12 is being multiplied to the quantity x as a variable. What's the key word for multiplication? It's product. Product. of 12 and number x. Finally, we got a sort of tricky one here. We have parentheses of a subtraction here, and that is being multiplied by 2. So we're actually going to have to use 2 keywords here. When you're solving these larger questions, you want to start from the outside and go to the inside. So we have 2. We have the product of 2 and now we have to find our second keyword. It's subtraction. So we're going to be saying the difference between 5 and number n. That's all for Unit 1, Lesson 1 of Algebra 1. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.